see if this works. Alright, so I think this is my second full day in quarantine. We'll see. I'm very tired. I'm not really handling the jet lag as well as I normally handle it. I don't know if that's just simply because it's been so long since I've traveled, or if it's because I'm not doing what I normally do when I travel, which is go outside, walk around until I can't keep my eyes open the night of arrival, and then wake up the next day and go push yourself. Anyhow, it's not terrible. It's not luxury, but it's not the worst thing in the world. So far I've read some books, done some puzzles, and slept a lot. I mean, a lot. It's been really nice. So that's what's going on. Okay, so the trip here wasn't too bad. It was, the domestic portion of the flight was not overly crowded, but it could have been. I had to move some flights around to get on less crowded flights. The flight from San Francisco to Incheon was delightfully uncrowded. I mean, lots of empty rows of seats. It was just lovely. And really, flight was the easiest part of this whole thing. When you get to the airport, you get off the plane, you debark the plane, you go through all this stuff, and as you're going through the airport, they have actual quarantine stations for you. So the first quarantine station you're going to hit is where they take your temperature, and you give them a form that says whether or not you've had symptoms in the past however many days. I don't know if it's like 24 hours or 14 days, I don't remember. So you get through that, station number one. Then you have to go through another quarantine station where, so if you're a foreign national, you have to go through this quarantine station that essentially says, hey, you understand you're going to have to go into 14-day quarantine. You agree that you're going to pay for this 14-day quarantine. You also agree that you're going to abide by the country's rules regarding good behavior during the pandemic, i.e. wearing your mask and all of that stuff. So you go through that. Then after that, you have to go through a third quarantine related station. And once you get through that, then you can go through actual immigration, which will then let you into the country. And at immigration, that's where they give you a lanyard that has a colored background, and you're supposed to wear it around your neck, and then you can go to baggage claim. You go to baggage claim, you get your bags, you go through customs, and then as you're getting out, where all the people would greet you and say, oh, hello, we love you, hi, or you catch your cab or whatnot, all the Korean long-term residents and Korean nationals, they go one way to be with their families, and then all of the foreign visitors get put aside. And we get put aside, then we get walked through the airport and give what looks like essentially a state or national police officer, not something that, I don't know if Korea has the difference between federal and state, but a different type of police officer. Give them your passport, they take a look, they confirm that you are going into the 14-day mandatory quarantine, and then they put you in another area. Then you wait, and then they put you on a bus. You get on a bus, and then they drive you to your hotel. Once you get to the hotel, they don't just let you in and you get to go to the lobby. So they have an entire back entrance for the quarantines. So they bring us around the back. They put us in essentially a banquet room, and they make you fill out forms. And this is, again, do you understand that you have to be in quarantine? You agree to pay the quarantine. You agree to behave yourself in accordance with the rules of this location. And then you have to install the self-check app that they do for you. And then you go, they take your temperature, and apparently if you come in within certain time periods, you get your COVID test right then and there. I did not get my COVID test right then and there. Then you go in, you get put onto, I don't know if it's a quarantine floor or if they have multiple floors for quarantine, and then you go into your room and you're told, don't leave your room. You've got instructions a packet of instructions. They gave me at least, a bag of drip coffee and some Earl Grey tea, a bag of kind of half toiletries. So there's toothpaste, laundry detergent, toothbrush. I haven't opened this because I brought my own toothpaste and I haven't needed to do laundry yet. A box of important self-monitoring sanitary kit. It's got masks, a healthy amount of sanitizer, and a thermometer. So you can take your temperature for your own self-reporting, because you have to do that on the app. So at certain times they deliver food. There's like a little bench outside the door, and they'll leave the food there, and then once the food's all been delivered, they make an announcement and you can go open your door and grab your food. I think there are cameras and alarms on the door. I don't know for sure, but I feel like I hear something click when I open the door. The second day, so my first full day here in quarantine, I got my COVID test. It wasn't terrible. The guy was really super sweet. So they swabbed the back of your throat, getting way back there in the uvula, and then up the nose, which is also most unpleasant. I believe I have another one coming up in like 12 days. And then that's pretty much it. They give you a packet of instructions, and we'll see if I get to receive deliveries, because my brother and his fiance are they put together a package for me, so I'm excited about that. Otherwise, I've been just keeping myself busy. It's really not that hard to stay busy. And that's what I've got so far. I was hoping that the announcement would go off while I was recording this, that tells you that lunch is ready, but no such luck. But that's all right. I got 12 more days of this. I got 12 more days of this. I'll catch it one of these times. All right. Okay, so they did deliver lunch. They just haven't made the announcement, so they'll probably make the announcement soon. But I snuck my head out and I got it. So this is lunch. Also, if you want to see, that's my view. It's not too bad. So this is how they give you your meals. See what we have today for lunch. All right. Okay, and I do have to say, they give you a lot of food. Like, a lot of food. All right, so today's lunch is that, utensils. This is rice. Pineapple juice. Soup, it looks like a miso soup. With a bottle of water, yay! All right, I'm gonna have my lunch, and I'll let you guys know if anything interesting happens. Ooh, there's a truck. And there's some boats. They aren't in the water boats, but they're boats. And there's the quarantine buses. I think those are quarantine buses. I don't know. But anyhow, it's a lovely, beautiful day in Seoul. I wonder if I can get you guys to see the mountains that are out there. I don't know if you can see that, but it is nice to have a view of some topography. All right, I'm gonna have lunch. Bye.